CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Alpha Romeo calling CQ, CQ, Ohio QSO.
I got 980. Can you give me the first number? You've gone way down in there. I'm barely copying you.
This is Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Alpha Romeo KC8LHR calling CQ, CQ, Ohio QSO party.
How about it, skip land? This is skip shooter, the number one skip shooter, sometimes called the air plugger. The air plugger, the wall of sound, the number one skip shooter, the number one skip shooter, the air plugger. We're calling skip land. How about it, skip land? How about it, skip land? This is the wall of sound, the air plugger, the air plugger, the air plugger, the big boy on the big box. Big boy, yeah. Yeah, I'm saying big boy on the big box.
14.315 is where you're hearing that at.
Where's that at?
20 meters, 14.315.
Wow. Never would have guessed that.
How about it, skip land? How about it, skip land? This is skip shooter, the number one skip shooter, sometimes called the air plugger. The air plugger, the wall of sound, the number one skip shooter, the number one skip shooter, the air plugger. We're calling skip land. How about it, skip land? How about it, skip land? This is the wall of sound, the air plugger, the air plugger, the air plugger, the big boy on the big box. Big boy, yeah. Yeah, I'm saying big boy on the big box that we just got down.
How about a call sign?
How about it, skip land? How about it, skip land? This is skip
Oh, you gotta love it. Hey guys, how you doing?
The air plugger, the wall of sound, the number one skip shooter, the number one skip shooter, the air.
Turn that down because it's the number one skip shooter, the ear plugger on 14.315. Today I'm out here in the park, Pymington Lake State Park. That is US 1986. I'm doing it as a POTA. I'm going to give the POTA number, but it's also for the Ohio State QSO party. We are off to POTA now. Awesome, Bill. That's awesome. Maybe we can get a park to park. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to play around for a little bit. I'm using the Eric end fed.
How about it, skip land? How about it, skip land? This is skip shooter, the number one skip shooter, sometimes called the air plugger. Air plugger, the wall of sound, the number one.
It's like CB.
He's got a hair plug. Is that what I heard?
Sounds like he said he's got a hair plug. He's got a hair plug. He hasn't said his call sign yet. I just happened to roll across him. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on there. Just somebody
Mr.
playing
FCC,
around.
can you triangulate his position?
But we got Polo, Ham 2K up, running, ready to go. Sun
CQ,
beating down on our
CQ,
back.
CQ. This is
Wearing the
Kilo
POTA boy
Charlie
shirt.
8, Lima Alpha Romeo calling
And
CQ, CQ, Ohio State Parks on the air.
today I'm here with KC8LHR. He's running 40 meters. I can't see the frequency.
Oh, 7.258.
7.258. Say hi to Jeff, KC8LHR. And we're just going to do a quick thing here. That's all. Got the usual
CQ,
smokes,
CQ,
coffee.
CQ. This
Don't
is
condone
Kilo
these, but
Charlie 8, Lima
I
Alpha
can't
Romeo
help it.
calling CQ, CQ,
All
Ohio
the
State QSO
other
party.
drugs, this is probably the latter of them that I just can't quit. All the other ones are gone down the road. Thank God for me. Before we get running, do a little tour.
Fine and dandy.
All right, we're going to take a walk and do a little tour real quick for you guys. And I'll show you everything that we're using here. Okay.
Sonny's tired.
That's my usual setup with the tablet there. And that's my chair. That's my chair. See? Do it again. There you go.
Improvise.
Improvise and overcome. And if we go over here, we got the Tough Book. Old school, old school, old school.
And it still works.
And it still works.
Like day one.
Like day 1.5. And then we're running, charging the batteries. This is strawberries, I think. No, it ain't. I don't know what this is that I'm walking through. It's a field, but this is Jeff's antenna, little homemade, and center fed goes that way and that way. He's running NVIS, and he's held up between the antenna radials and some guidelines. Oh no, these are radials too, ain't they?
No, that's part of the element.
That's the elements, yeah.
80 NVIS. It'll tune just about anywhere though. That's why I've got the tuner, just in case. It's not good at any one thing, but it's good at just about everything.
And which one is it?
40 and 80.
Okay.
But it'll tune 15 poorly, but it'll do it. So it'll even do 10. Depends on what you like.
10.
But I don't like heating clouds on 10 meters.
Yeah, true. Clouds are fun to heat up sometimes. I like 10 meters. And I personally am using the Eric Enfed again. It's over here. Got her strung up going that way over to the car. 30 foot up, just under 30 foot. The mast is tied off to the mirror and undercarriage of the car for kick out. 50 foot of coax and my beautiful chair.
That is a fine chair.
That one's camouflaged.
I can't see it.
They can't. So he looks like he's sitting in the air. All right, guys. I'm going to find a frequency and start calling CQ. And hopefully I get to get a couple of you out there on the air. Maybe we'll get to work each other.
CQ. This is Kilo Charlie 8 Lima Alpha Romeo calling CQ, Ohio QSO.
And again, if you want to get Jeff for the Ohio QSO party, he is on 14.7. Don't listen to me. Listen to me, but don't listen to me.
7.258.
7.258. And I still got to find the frequency. So I'm going to do that right now.
CQ. This is Kilo Charlie 8 Lima Alpha Romeo calling CQ, Ohio QSO.
This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio. It's a frequency in use. You're going to see.
CQ. This is Kilo Charlie 8.
Kilo Delta
Lima
8
Alpha Romeo
Lima Hotel Radio is the frequency in use.
QSO party.
14.315. Last call. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio. Potaboy up here in Northeast Ohio. We're in US 1986. And we are also doing the Ohio QSO party. This is Kilowatt Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio.
KD8LHR calling CQ.
CQ POTA.
Ohio State Parks on the
Ohio
air.
State Parks on the air. CQ POTA. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio calling CQ POTA for US 1986, US 1986 Prime Tuning State Park.
Lima Alpha Romeo calling CQ, Ohio State Parks on the air.
I might have to move to 40. CQ POTA.
40's hot where it's hot, not where it's
Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio calling CQ POTA for US 1986 and the Ohio State QSO party. Are you sure that's today? Kilo Quebec 4 Zulu Tango Zulu.
Kilo Quebec 4
CQ. This is Kilo Charlie 8 Lima Alpha Romeo.
Tango
QSO
Zulu
party.
Tango QSL.
QSL. You're about a 5'9" here in Central Florida.
Roger on the 5'9". I got you at about a 56 in my park. US 1986 QSL.
QSL, have a great activation and
CQ. This
All righty,
is
my friend.
Kilo
Thank you
Charlie
much. And
8.
I'm also doing the Ohio State QSO party as well there. So you got me for that as well, Roger. All righty, and that's Ashtabula County. Thank you much. And 7-3. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio calling CQ POTA for US 1986 Pymington State Park and the Ohio State QSO party, Ashtabula County.
CQ. This is Kilo Charlie 8. Lima Alpha Romeo. KC8L. CQ.
Whiskey Zero Kilo Echo Germany. Come on in there, Keg Man. How you doing there, Kevin?
Hey, Sonny, nice to talk to you again. We got to do this as often as we're doing it, my friend. Whiskey Zero, Kilo Echo, Germany. I've got you a little lighter, 5-7 like November, but sounding good.
Roger on the lighter 5-7. It's about the same here. Not really doing too hot today, but I do got you in the log. You're number 2 in the log there, Kevin.
Hey, Roger that. I made a list. That's a good one. Hey, take care, brother. Always nice chatting with you, Sonny. 73. Best to Vito.
Roger, brother. And I'm not with Vito today. I'm with Jeff, KC8LHR. He's over here on 40 meters on 7.258 if you want to try him for the Ohio State QSO party.
Yeah, roger that. Will do. He's in earshot. 73 to as well. Take care, brother.
Roger, Kegman. Good hearing you as always. A pleasure.
Roger.
7-3's my
Good
friend.
to hear you in there down in
There's
Dark
another
County.
station in there. Go ahead.
Dark of the day.
Kilo 3, Golf Oscar.
All right, QSO, thanks for the contact. 7-3s.
Kilo 3, Golf Oscar. John, come on in there. Roger on the 5-9 in Florida. I got you at about a 5-8, 58 into my park, US 1986. And we're Ashtabula County for the Ohio State QSO party as well.
Charlie 8.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a great afternoon. 73, K3GO clear.
7-3s. John, have a good one. Thanks for picking me up. QRZ.
3 Kilo Lima Bravo, park to park. Hey, Alpha Juliet 4 Yankee Delta.
Alpha Juliet 4 Yankee Delta, stand by. Let me get that park to park in there.
Kilo 3 Kilo Lima Bravo, park to park.
Got you here, about a 5-8 into
Kilo 3
Ashtabula
Kilo
County,
Lima
sir.
Bravo. Cody, didn't I get you yesterday at park to park when I was in Kentucky?
I'm not sure. I'm actually park to park just across the lake from here. I'm attending on the PA side there, ever.
Wonderful
Roger.
contest
That'll
here.
work.
And
All right,
7-3s, thanks for
what's
reaching
the
out to
park
me. I
number
was
for
just
that
trying
side?
to get a swig of coffee and wet the
1986,
whistle in
No,
between.
it's 1407. You're 5-9 over here, ever.
Roger. You're 59 here as well. Best signal out there, Roger.
Yeah, copy that on the ground wave. You say somebody's on 40 meters over there, too?
Yes, sir. My partner, KC8LHR. He's on.
Not a problem at all. Thank you for being out there. And,
Okay, I'll QS line. I'll hunt him down there also. Appreciate the park to park there.
7-3s.
Roger. Thank you much. And 7-3s. All right, that station standing by. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Alpha Juliet 4 Yankee Delta, and you're 5-9 plus in West Central Florida, over.
Roger that, Nelson. I'm having a hard time seeing my screen. The sun is glaring me out here. All righty, Nelson, I thank you much for that. And it's also Ohio State QSO party, Roger.
Roger on that. I'm an ex-Buckeye there. I lived in Lorraine County, over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in Ashtabula County, and I work in Lake County, so I kind of know the area a little bit there, Roger.
Roger on that. Ashtabula used to be where we deer hunted, over.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of deer over here in this county. A lot more than I've seen out Lake County area, but that's the two counties that I'm really familiar with. It's Lake and Ashtabula, Roger. I grew up in Ashtabula, so go figure.
The other gentleman talked about Pymatuning Lake there. I remember that also, over.
Roger. Well, that's where I'm at, is Pymatuning Lake State Park.
This is Kilo.
Oh, okay. Very good there. Still a lot of fish in that lake?
Ohio State QSO.
I don't know. I'm not really a fisherman. They could be.
Okay. All right. Well, enjoy your day, and thanks for taking the call. Okay.
Miss the rest.
All right, Nelson, I got you in the log, and thank you much. And my friend there, my partner in crime over
Kilo
here,
3, Kilo
KD8LHR
Lima
is on
Bravo.
40 meters.
Got it in there that time.
7.258.
We are in park, 1986
And,
for what it's worth.
He's
I wasn't doing
Ohio
Parks
State
on the Air
QSO party,
activation, but
as
I'll
well
take
as,
it.
Parks on the Air.
We're doing Ohio QSO.
Roger, I got it there. 258 on 40. Okay. Take care. 7-3s and enjoy.
Roger, Roger. All right, my friend. Thank you much. And 7-3s. And if you'd like to hear how good you're sounding, man, you go to YouTube. I'm live streaming right now.
All
Just
right.
type in
Well,
my
I'll
call
take the
sign,
55 compared to what I had earlier to the other side of the lake.
Hear
So
exactly how you are.
all
You're
is
right
good.
around the 15-minute mark there, Roger.
Roger on that. Is audio good?
Happy hunting.
Oh yeah, audio is really good. You'll be able to hear it for yourself, guaranteed.
Thank
if you go to the
7
YouTube
threes.
channel, and if you like what you hear and see,
This is Kilo Charlie 8.
go ahead and hit that thumbs up,
calling
and
CQ, Ohio QSO party.
you know, if you want, give me a subscribe. I appreciate that as well, Roger.
All right, very good there. And we just put on a new microphone, some Electro Voice RE20, and everybody gives us good reports on it. Over.
Yeah, copy that. Well, it's a good sounding microphone. I do like them mics. They are good mics. I'm more of a Shore fan, but that's okay. Them are good sounding mics for radio.
Yeah, they're a big bang for the buck. But I've heard several others on this radio, and definitely like that. They're FTDX 9000. Over.
Oh, you got the big boy radio. Right on. There you go. Sounding good. Doing a good trip up here into the park, Roger.
Okay. Thanks for taking my call. Enjoy your day there. Looks like the band's pretty good today. 7-3.
7-3s, my friend. Thanks for the conversation, and hopefully you'll go over to YouTube and you'll be able to hear exactly how it sounds there, Roger. You have a good day, Nelson, and we'll talk to you next time down the line. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio QRZ for US 1986 in the Ohio State QSO party.
Kilo Juliet 5.
All right, Kilo Juliet 5, park to park.
Roger, it's Kilo Juliet 5, Tango November. You're about a 5-5 to me. Go ahead.
Roger the 5-5. I got you about the same, 55 into US 1986. Roger.
Roger, copy US 1986. Please copy my part, US 2789, 2789, QSL.
QSL, I got you at 2789 into the log here, John.
Thank you much. I go by JD Juliet Delta, and pleasure meeting you, Roger. And have a great activation. 7-3, my friend.
Roger, Roger. Well, I go by Sonny Sierra Oscar, November Yankee, as in Sonny Barger from the Hells Angels. He's my namesake, Roger.
Roger that. I'll make a note of Sonny. Pleasure making your acquaintance, and have a great activation. 7-3.
Roger, Roger. 7-3. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986. And the Ohio State QSO party. There was another park to park out there, I believe.
Come back one more time.
Park to park, go ahead. I think it's Whiskey 9, Golf Mike.
Whiskey Alpha Romeo Romeo. I got you in there. You're 5'7" to 5'2". I guess the atmosphere is really doing tricks on us up close.
I caught 7-6.
Yes,
I did not catch the front end of it. Try it one more time with the front end. I caught 7-6.
Pain and Aaron Boat Launch decided to put out the antenna and see what we can do today on solar and battery.
I got the 5-3.
Roger the 5-3,
right,
about the same here, about a 5-3 here on this end as well. And I got you in the log there, Ken. Thank you much, and 7-3s to you. QRZ for US 1986. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio.
Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike.
Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike.
Roger, Roger. You're 5'8" here in Maine. I'm not in South Carolina. I'm portable in Maine at Deer Isle.
Roger, Roger in Maine. What's the abbreviation for Maine?
CQ.
Yeah, the name is Steve. Sierra Tango, Echo, Victor, Echo, and I'm on Deer Isle, on the coast of Maine. Portable, Roger.
Roger, Roger. All right, hey, I got you in there, Steve. Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sugar Mike.
Kilowatt 4,
And
Oscar
up
Bravo.
there in Maine
Gotcha
on,
in here,
on
5'9",
vacation, I
5'9"
presume.
into Ashtabula County,
Roger,
Ohio.
Roger. Yeah, well, stuck out here in the woods about 2 miles from the coast. And the band is up and down, but when you came in first time, you were 5'8", Roger.
Beautiful country. I've been through that.
Yeah, Roger that.
area
Yeah, I
one
put you
time.
down as a 5'9" because you were in there at a 5'9" when you first came in.
Good to hear you out there, and appreciate the contact.
First contact since the setup out here in the woods, Roger.
Roger, Roger.
We
Well,
are
there you go.
Ashtabula
Glad I
County,
could be the
Ohio.
first. And if you want to hear how you're
River of
going up
many
and down
fishes.
for me, go to YouTube, type in my call sign. You'll be right at the 20
very good,
minutes
very good.
and
A little bit,
about 50
little bit
seconds
further
there.
down the way. Yeah, we're the first.
Roger, Roger. Well, we do the same thing tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at 7 Eastern, we do the QRP net, and it's live on YouTube.
Good to hear you out there. CQ, this is Kilo Charlie. CQ.
Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze there. Yeah, Roger, Roger. Yeah, I am subscribed to the QRP Net's YouTube channel there. I am a subscriber. This is Potaboy.
Hey, man, I appreciate that. Yeah, me and Kevin will be on there tomorrow night, so hopefully I haven't been able to make contact with him in Iowa yet. The band conditions are kind of up and down, but we're playing with it, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Yeah, I've made a couple contacts with the both of you there on the net there, and
outstanding.
Both times
Good to know we're making it
running,
out to Franklin County.
Around about 5 watts.
You're doing
Right now, I'm
fine
only
job
running
here in
20
Ashtabula
watts.
County.
Yeah, well, I'm not running QRP right now. I'm running about 80 watts.
Thanks for getting on the air.
Yeah, Roger that, Roger that. All right, my friend, I'm going to move on, and thank you for coming in there. And if you want to plug your channel, go right ahead and do it.
Roger, Roger. Yep, it's the QRP net tomorrow night, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. And that's on YouTube, and the YouTube channel is called QRP Net Livestream. I appreciate it, man. Thanks again.
Yeah, not a problem, not a problem. If you want to hear how you're coming in, you just came up there pretty good. If you want to hear it, just go to my channel, Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio, Potaboy, and you'll be able to hear yourself right at the 22-minute mark there. That's where you want to start listening, Roger.
Roger, Roger, I'll do it. Hey, I appreciate it. And 7-3, have fun out there.
All right, my friend, thank you much. And 7-3s and put on and do the QRP as much as you can. I enjoy it. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986 in the Ohio State QSO Party, Ashtabula County. All right, let's try that one more time. That was a jumbled mess there. I caught Whiskey 8 and a whole bunch of other stuff. So is it Whiskey 8 Delta Mike Bravo? Roger, Roger. Yeah, that's me. That's the guy. All right there, David, I got you in the log, and I got you at about you came in at a 5.7, so I'm going to give you the 57 at the ladder there, Roger.
I got the 57, I got the 57. You're also 57, buddy. Thanks for another new one, pal.
Roger, Roger. Keep track of me. Keep my call sign in your spotters because I'm doing a Potaboy tour. And what I'm doing is I'm going around all the states adjoining to Ohio. I've got Michigan. I've got New York. Ain't really it's adjacent to Ohio, but it's not connected. But I got PA, West Virginia, and yesterday I was down in Kentucky there, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Have a good one, buddy. Thank you.
All righty. Put me in your spotter. I'll be in Indiana next Friday. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986 in the Ashtabula County, Ohio State QSO Party. I said that wonky.
Kilo 4 Bravo Oscar Sierra.
Kilo 4 Bravo Oscar Sierra.
QSL, I got you 5-7 Alpha Lima, Park US 3691. That's Park US 3691.
I copy your 3691, and I got you at about a 5.6, 5.7 at the peaks there, Roger.
Roger that. I'll take it all day long. Good luck to y'all activating today.
Roger. And Damien, if you want to hear how you sound, just go to my YouTube channel, Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio, in the YouTube search engine there, and you'll see at about 25 minutes, you'll be able to hear yourself and hear how you're coming into the park. And if you like what you hear and what you see, my little ugly furry mug, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you want, you can hit that subscribe too. It helps out the channel, Roger.
Roger that, Sonny. I will definitely do that because I'm curious how this little G90 sounds.
Oh, you're on the G90? Oh, God bless you. I love them little radios. I had one, and I'm one of those guys that if a buddy says, a good friend of mine says, hey, I want to get one of these, but I can't really afford to get it right now, I leave it on their doorstep when I leave. And that's pretty much what I did with my G90.
Roger that. I got you, man. I got you. Yeah, I'm on the G90 with a 17-foot whip, just hanging out, chilling in the truck.
Roger. Well, I'm not chilling in the truck. I'm in the park, and I'm sitting on a spare tire. You'll see it at the beginning of the live stream where I started there and showed off my little setup, and my co-partner over here, he's got his little setup doing 40 meters, and he's on 7.258, but he's on the side right now over in the little boys room there, Roger.
Roger that, Sonny. When do you think you gonna put your video up?
I'm live streaming right now. As soon as you go over to YouTube, type in my call sign, you'll see where it says Potaboy Live. Just click on that. Come on in, and you'll be able to hear yourself, Roger.
Roger that, Sonny. All right, buddy, 7-3, and have fun today.
All righty, my friend. Thank you much, and 7-3s. This is a big horsefly. Get out of here. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986, and the Ohio State QSO Party, Ashtabula County.
Park to park, Kilo Romeo 4, Bravo Victor Kilo, park to park.
Kilo Romeo 4, Bravo Victor Kilo.
4, Bravo Victor Kilo.
All right, Kilo Romeo 4, Bravo Victor Kilo, Kenneth. I got you at about a 5x8 into my park, US 1986, QSL.
QSL, I have you at a booming 5.9 into Uncle Sam 0634, QSL.
I copy 0634.
Roger, it's always good to talk to the Potaboy.
Roger, same here, my friend. Good hearing you again, and thanks for the park. I appreciate that. I think I missed you yesterday. Did I get you down in Kentucky?
I wasn't activated yesterday.
No, man. I was down in Kentucky. I'm doing a Potaboy tour, and I'm going to all the connecting states to Ohio around that surround Ohio there. Next weekend, I'm doing my last one. That'll be over in Indiana. I've got everything but Indiana, so I'm going to Indiana next weekend. I'll get that. Yesterday, I got Kentucky. I've been on the road. I was on the road for, oh, God, it's a 5-hour trip there. And then finding the park, and then 5.5 hours back, and that's not including traffic. It was crazy fun, though. We had a good time. I did a full live stream. But, all right, my friend, thank you much. Good hearing you again, and 7-3 see you, and thanks for the park.
Yeah, Roger. Thank you for picking me up, and I always enjoy watching you.
Right on you. All right, thank you much. 7-3s. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986.
Kilo Echo 0, Quebec, Echo Quebec.
Holy cow, Bob. Kilo Echo 0, Quebec Echo Quebec. That's the best I've ever heard you.
Yeah, you're down in the mud, Sonny, but I'm getting you now. I've been waiting for a bit since you started your live stream here. Probably got you maybe a 4-2 here in the South Dakota QTH, over.
Hey, Roger. You came up to about just over the 5.9, almost about 5 over, Roger. Sounding good, Bob.
Yeah, you just came up to about a 5-6 there, so you're very understandable now. Yeah, doing well, better than yesterday on 20 meters.
Oh yeah. Yesterday was a bear for 20 meters. I think I got Bill. That was it on 20. I got Bill and Vito was sitting next to me. Hey, Gary, what's up,
No,
man?
you're doing well. You're doing well. Happy for you. Have a great activation and hold on, my friend.
Roger. All right, my friend. Thank you much. And 7-3s. If you want another call sign in the log there, I got a co-partner here.
Go ahead, throw her out there.
Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Alpha Romeo. Glad to meet your acquaintance, sir.
It's Bob in South Dakota.
Oh, and then you dumped on me. I didn't get any of that.
That's Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Alpha Romeo, KC8LHR.
KC8LHR. Gotcha. Hey, have fun.
Always. Thanks for getting us up and making the call out to get on the air. Appreciate it much.
Use the YouTube repeater there, Bob. All right, Bob, go ahead and use the YouTube repeater. Put that in the log and we'll catch you later. Thanks for coming in. This is Kilowatt Delta 8, Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986 and the Ohio State QSO Party, Ashtabula County. Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Charlie Victor, QSL. Looks like 20 dropped out on me a little bit there.
Yeah, it's I think all been up and down a little bit.
It has been up and down.
I'll take it.
Yeah, right.
7
This
years.
is Kilo Delta 8, Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986, Pymington State Park.
Kilo Oscar 4, India X-Ray Bravo.
All right, whoops, hold on there a second. Kilo Oscar 4, X-Ray India Bravo. I don't know what I just did. My fingers are too fat for this thing. All right, Kilo, give me the call sign one more time.
Kilo Oscar 4, India X-Ray Bravo.
Oh, wow. The only one that I got wrong was the India. I missed the India. Kilo Oscar 4, India X-Ray Bravo. I got you at about a 5'8" into the park. US 1986.
Ashtabula County.
QSL, I got you 5'8" into Alabama.
Roger to 58 in Alabama. Thank you much there, Philip, and hopefully you're having a good day. And go ahead and mark down Ashtabula County for the Ohio State.
Indeed. I
Parks
thought
on
it
the
sounded
air.
familiar.
Not
Wasn't
Ohio
sure.
State Parks on the air, but QSO Party.
Roger that. QSL, thanks for the contact. 7-3.
Thank you for the contact. As I always like to say, without you hunters,
good to hear you in there.
Activators ain't worth a pot.
Have fun.
Thank you much.
7-3.
This is Kilo Delta 8, Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986. CQ POTA. This is Kilowatt Delta 8, Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986. Ben might have dropped out on me. CQ POTA. This is Kilowatt Delta 8, Lima Hotel Radio, calling CQ POTA for US 1986, Pymington State Park. Also, Ashtabula County for the Ohio State QSO Party. I might do a little something here. You guys are going to see something that's going to be a little bit wonky here. Frequency is 14315. 14315. Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio calling CQ POTA for US 1986 Pymington State Park, and also for Ashtabula County Ohio State QSO Party.
Alpha Echo 4 Zulu Romeo Park Park.
Alpha Echo 4 Zulu Romeo. I'm getting stung on the arm.
Roger, Alpha Echo 4 Zulu Romeo 59 South Carolina, US 3873. And I have a second operator for you.
I copy your US 3873, and you have a second operator, and my park is US 1986. Roger.
Roger, copy 1986. This is second operator Kilo Whiskey 4 Papa Whiskey Kilo Whiskey 4 Papa Whiskey.
James, well, I'm going to give you the latter of the report there. You guys came in at about a 5.7, 5.8, but you just faded out on me, and but I got you in the log, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, we got you in the log too. Thank you so much, 7-3.
Thank you, and 7-3s. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio QRZ for US 1986, Pymington State Park, and also the Ashtabula County or the Ohio State QSO Party with Ashtabula County. Roger. CQ POTA, this is Kilo Delta 8. Ooh, I got cookies. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986. Potaboy over here in Northeast Ohio. We are activating Pymington State Park and also calling out for Ashtabula County at the Ohio State QSO Party.
Kilo Echo 4 Bravo Hotel Uniform.
Kilo Echo 4 Bravo Hotel Uniform.
Kilo Echo 4 Bravo Hotel Uniform in Northeast Florida. You're 5-1, 5-1.
Roger, the 5-1 there, Perry. I got you at about a 3-3, 33 into my park, US 1986. QSL.
QSL, have a good day. Thank you for being.
All righty, my friend. Thank you much, and 7-3s. All right, we're at 16. We're going to go to 20, and then we're going to call it quits, and then I'm going to do my thing on my live stream here, and hopefully I can make it happen. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986.
Whiskey Bravo 9, November Delta Golf.
Whiskey Bravo 9, November Delta Golf. Can I have my speakers back? Good Lord, you blew my doors out, Roger.
Well, I don't know. My little 5-watt signal's really getting out. I just lied to you. I'm running 100 watts. But anyway, you're 5'9" in Florida, so it's a good pass.
Roger, you're about 20 over here up in Ohio, all the way up at Pymington State Park there, Roger.
Yeah, you're the best signal I've heard from up north.
Hey, Roger, make sure I got your call sign right. Whiskey 9, November Delta Golf, QSL?
It's Whiskey Bravo 9. No darn good.
I missed the Bravo. Bernard, all right. I recognize the no darn good there at the end there. I copied that. I have made contacts with you before in the past. I apologize for that, my friend. I got you in the log, though.
Hey, that's all that matters. You know, I just sit here and do this until I get tired, and then I go back in the house. So thank you, and have a great day.
Roger. Thank you much, my friend, and 7-3s. We'll get you down the log again a little bit later on. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986. Thought I heard somebody, but I wasn't sure. Let's try that one more time. QRZ for US 1986. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio. CQ POTA. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio calling CQ POTA for US 1986. Pymington State Park. We might have to call her quits. Not sure. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio. I did get the activation at 17 QSOs, and 7 park to park, so we're good there. But we'll call one last time. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio, QRZ for US 1986. Last call. Well, that's the last call. All right, this is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio going QRT. 7 3s, and thank you everybody that came in and participated in the activation here, and also got the Ohio State QSO party for Ashtabula County. This is Kilowatt Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio. 7 3s, everybody, and don't forget to check out Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo every Monday and Wednesday night. And I also have a sponsor. He's in my live streams. He puts up the post there for his merchandise that he sells, and he also sells stuff for me. I'm wearing one of my shirts now, Potaboy shirt. Nice little shirt. I can get any color you want. I preferred the white. All right, thank you much, and 7 3s. Also check out, by the way, November 2 Alpha Kilo Juliet. That's Drew up there in New York, Long Island area, and he does Parks on the Air live streams as well. But he has a little twist to it. Not only does he do voice, he does CW as well. So hopefully you can catch him as well. This is Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio. We're clear. 7 3s.
Whiskey 0 Kilo Alpha Lima.
Whiskey 0 Kilo Alpha Lima. Come on, Bill, and give me your 500 parks.
All right, you're 5'9" in South Dakota. I'll give you 2 of the. We got all 3 down. My 3 parks. 1 0 3 5 0. Second park 4 5 7 2. Third park is 0 6 7 5.
All right, I got 10350 4572 and 0675. QSL?
QSL, stand by for Richard.
Roger, stand by for Richard. And I'm going to make him go through them too.
Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio from November 0, Oscar, Italy. You're 5'9" into South Dakota, into 3 parks. Number 10350 4572 and 0675.
All right, Richard. I got all 3 of the parks there, and you guys know that my memories, brain stuff up there in my head don't go that far. So when you guys come in, I always got a what's the park number? And the next one, and the next one. All right, my friend, thank you much, and 7 3s. Glad I was able to catch you. I was just shutting her down. 7 3s, put on, and have a good activation, guys. All right, you guys go ahead. You can have this frequency, by the way, if you want. KD8LHR Potaboy, we're out.
We're not quite set up, so we'll find one. Thank you a lot, and 73 W0KL.
She's a warm one. Feel that, Jeff.
Yeah. I don't have any eggs with me. Slide over to Andrews.
Yeah, right. All right, I got a question for you before you get going too far into there.
Test 1 1 2 1 2 3. Go.
Test 1 1 1 2 1 1 3.
I'm on dummy load.
Can I do a impromptu interview on the channel with you?
I don't see why not.
Awesome. We got a white truck coming in.
White truck. What are we interviewing?
Well, I'm just going to ask you some stuff about stuff.
Stuff about stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Stuff about stuff. Give me 1 second. Let me.
Right. I'm going to
do this.
Turn that off. I gotta plug this in. Now we're going to charge some battery.
There you go. All right, I've got a map here that I'm going to show the channel here. It's not a very, it's a good map. It's a good map today. I
Everybody
don't know if you
likes
can
it.
see it. You probably can't see it because I can't see it. So, but I showed you nonetheless. But glad to have made the contact with all of you out there. Now we're going to do an impromptu little interview with KC8LHR, Mr. Jeff. Bring this down here. I'm going to do this and put some cover on my equipment here.
Heidi ho, hams and hamettes.
All right. Oh, get off my.
Pull up a tire, Sonny.
I already did. I ain't doing it again. All right. As you guys know, Potaboy here, Kilo Delta 8, Lima Hotel Radio. I'm sitting here at Pymington State Park, US 1986 with Jeff, KC8LHR. He's a member of the Amigos Amateur Radio Club. Got the shirt on there. And the club's call sign is Kilo Charlie 8 Oscar Hotel. I'm a member of the same club as well. I'm the POTA guy in the club, the one that does all the parks on the air, all the POTA.
Most of them, anyway.
Me and Vito. Yeah, I do most of them. Jeff is a very intelligent person. He's got a lot of stuff on his mind, and
all lies.
It's all lies. So we're going to ask him some questions about these lies. First off, Jeff, I'd like to know, how long have you been into the hobby? What got you started into amateur radio?
Rod, and I can't remember his call sign. I was in CB, and I was getting books up at AES, if anybody remembers that place. And he asked me if I understood the material in the books I was getting. I said, well, part of it, that's why I'm buying the book. And he laughed and he said, you should become a ham operator. And I said, what's that? Well, about 6 weeks later, after going through a class and buying a book, I got my ticket, technician's class. That was October of '98, and I was hooked, and that's it. So never changed the call. Kept it on. It's easier for me to remember because I can't remember much.
Well, there you go. Just like most of us, mine as well. I got licensed in back in the early 2000s. And I've been going strong pretty much ever since. I kept my technician ticket until I was almost 10 years old in the hobby, 10 years old in the hobby. It was like 9.5 years I was a technician, and then
almost 19 for me.
Wow.
It was stagnant for a long time. There was a lot to do, VHF and UHF, and it took a while and a push and a couple of guys saying, hey, why not?
Right.
And I think that's the same for a lot of us. We get into a comfort zone, and you don't, I got what I got, and it's okay for what I do. But no, upgrade.
Yeah, upgrade. We're both VEs, by the way, too, as well.
Yep. VE for Laurel.
For Laurel. So yeah, upgrade. I'm actually got a thing with K5KB. He wants me, told me I better have my my extra class by the 21st of next month. So I figure, what the heck, I might as well do it. I can't set that there, keep sliding.
Way to set them up, KB. We've been pushing them for a year.
Yeah, they have. And I failed at the other challenge that I put out. But I challenged a few of the guys in the club to get their upgrades by field day, and well, I failed. I had to work, and other stuff got in the way, and I failed. So this time I'm going to do it. And you're an extra class as well?
Extra class, yep.
Yeah. Now explain that to us. Didn't you have a little bit of a fiasco, you and another person, with that?
I did. When I took my extra class exam, and our buddy Jim, mutual friend of ours, he took his general class the same time I took my extra, and somehow our tests got lost, so we both had to retest, and we both passed again, which proved it wasn't a fluke. We did know the material, at least a little bit.
Enough to pass.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. It's a 78% is just as good as 100%. It doesn't really matter how many you pass by, or how many you got right, as long as you pass. And as far as the fail goes, fail stands for first attempt in learning. So don't let it discourage you. Joe and one of our other friends,
That guy.
Whiskey 8, Andrew.
Oh, Andrew, W8IJC.
W8IJC. He failed his general 4 times before he got it. So, or extra 4 times before he got it. So, I mean, don't let it discourage you. You know, it's you try it until you get it. You know, whether it's your tech, you're just getting into it, or it's your general, or it's your extra class for the extra privileges. And no, it's good hobby, make great friends, and fun times.
Absolutely. Made really good friends. A lot of good friends out here in the hobby. Now another thing that you like to do is building antennas.
Yep.
You've built how many antennas?
A lot.
He's built a lot.
NVIS one I've got here today. That's homebrew. Got the instructions offline. I use an inverted L at home. I got the plans offline from a British amateurs website. And I can't remember the gentleman's call. It was an M0 call. And it's a trapped inverted L for 4080 and 160. And I do it on a city lot. Our lot's 50 by 200. So there's no excuse not to get on 160 or any of the other bands, you know, because you don't have the yard space. You know, it's not the greatest antenna. It's a compromise for me, but it works well. And that's all that matters. You know, if it works for you, run it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Made a lot of 2-meter antennas, a lot of antennas.
Oh yeah. I've made 2 meters. I did a Moxon. I think I told you about that. The Moxon that I built for 20 meters. And it fell over and it broke. So I was planning on rebuilding it. Never happened. I ended up getting a 5-element Yagi tri-bander for.
That's the one you brought home from Dayton.
From Dayton, yeah. From Dayton. So I might be recruiting you to help me put that together. I got all the instructions. It's all marked out, ready to go. Give you some experience on that.
Instructions? What do we need instructions for? We'll figure it out.
So that we can destruct it better. We got to figure out how to smash it just right.
Okay.
Because I do have a habit of dropping stuff.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. It allows you to get more practice in rebuilding it.
Yeah, right. So when you got into the hobby, you were young.
I was in my late 20s.
Late 20s, yep. I think it was, yeah. Well, I've been in the radio since I was 3 years old. Started in CB. 90% of us have. And if you deny it, you're crazy. One of the things that I like to do is Parks on the Air, of course, and you do it as well. Obviously, we're out here at Pymington State Park, and if you look right there, not far from the bathrooms, we are old men and we drink a lot of coffee.
A lot of coffee.
So we got to stay close to the bathrooms. What is your aspect on Parks on the Air? How do you go about it, and how do you feel about it? Your opinions on it?
Well, I like it. I don't get to do it as much as I like to. I wish that a lot of Parks on the Air guys would show a little bit more courtesy, listening from the shack and operating. I know band conditions sometimes are one way, you can't hear the other guy. But I've had people when I'm operating, and generally I operate low power. This old 897D puts out about 20 watts on battery power, and I've got 2 internals in it. And the powerhouses will come in the 100 watts and stone you. You got to listen before you transmit, hit the PTT. And maybe it's just me, but I think if you slow down and enjoy it and show a little courtesy, I think that goes for enjoyment for everybody. The home operators, right. The other parks. Yes, it's kind of a contest, but we're all out there to have fun. And when it ceases to become fun, you got to understand, why. What are we doing that we should be doing to make it more fun? And that's my thing on it. That's probably my biggest pet peeve. But the thing is you just got to get out there and try. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, I've gone to Pike Lake out in uh, center of the state and had absolutely no luck at times, and other times you'll catch one or two contacts, and hey, so you didn't have a successful activation. As long as you had fun, that's what it's about. So, you know, um, I think the thing is just to get out there.
Right on. And in that aspect, like I love Parks on the Air. I like doing it. As you see, everybody watching, if you've paid attention to my stream here, I don't do your average everyday wham bam, thank you, man, Parks on the Air activations. I'll sit and I'll have a conversation with you as well. And that's what a lot of people don't like about Parks on the Air, is because it's wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Some people want to have a little bit of a conversation. So that's what I do. I got an alarm going off in my ear bone here. And how do you feel about that aspect of it, when people just have a little bit of a conversation during the activation?
Nothing wrong with that.
Thing?
No, I think that's a great thing. Slow down, ask my name. It's one of those things where, hey, even with the Ohio QSO party, I try to get in there and ask his name, or, if it's not a major pileup, have a conversation. That's what it's about. For me, it's not about numbers in the log, and anybody who goes and, looks, so it's proof positive, sometimes it's okay to go out there and contest and just punch numbers, but like you said, it's nice to know the guy's name, who's on the other end, how's he doing, does he have a family, what's his dog's name,
right.
Get to know him, not just wham bam.
Yeah. Perfect example is, as you seen when I got Kegman.
Mm-hmm.
You kept looking over at me as we were talking. I'll have a conversation with anybody at any time. I'm not afraid to talk to anybody. And I think that's one of the reasons why I got into radio when I was so much younger. Talking to my dad on the way to and from work and stuff like that. And it just kept on going and building and building and building. And throughout the years, I've had hundreds of thousands of dollars wrapped up into the hobby. Mostly the communication side of the hobby. I've never really used but one amplifier. How do you feel about amplifiers?
Well, I don't use one. I think if you got 100 watts in a wire, you're doing fine. That's me. A lot of times I'll operate, QRP or fairly low power, not necessarily QRP, but, 20 watts and under. I think it's fun.
It is.
It's anybody can put out a kilowatt and a half and, chuck across the pond or what have you.
Right.
To talk to that old boy in North Ireland on, 10, 20 watts on single sideband, that's more of a challenge for me, especially when he's pulling you out of the weeds. There's a lot to be said there for persistence of both operators, and, overcoming band conditions, whatever they might be.
Okay. I agree with you.
Nothing wrong with an amplifier if you need it. Sometimes conditions are just abysmal, but
yeah.
it's my preferred method is 100 watts in a wire or less.
Right. I was running 20 watts today, and
likewise,
you seen the pile up that I got.
Yep.
Now here's a question that was asked to me a while back by who asked this question. Somebody, I can't remember who exactly asked me the question, but they're a new ham, and they've only been a ham for like 5 or 6 months. And they asked me, does the wattage matter on what band you're on? So you're running 20 watts on 40 meters. Okay, I'm running 20 watts on 20 meters. Now, do you think that affects it, the band to the wattage? What's your opinion on that?
I think it depends on what the conditions are at the time. And that's what it boils down to. If the conditions on 20 are conducive to running 20 watts, by all means, run it. But there's going to be days where, the sunspot number isn't there. You don't have enough energy in the air for it to make that hop.
Right.
You need a little bit more. Um, you got to crank it up a little bit. But I don't think that it's based on conditions. It's not necessarily based on band. Uh, if I got $100 bill, I'm going to put 90 of it into the antenna. That's the best advice I got from an Elmer ever, and it's served me well. My antennas may be homemade, but they're well built. Um, uh, you build them to be efficient, and I think that carries more than sticking the wattage to them. You know, a compromise antenna that might do a couple of bands, you're better off with a single band antenna. It's going to be more efficient. So it depends on conditions. I don't think that wattage is tied to any particular band as much as it is the conditions right now.
Okay, well, that just ties it up into a knot on what I told him. It's not a matter of the watts that you run. It's a matter of the conditions that are out there.
Yeah.
If the conditions aren't right, you can run 5,000 watts and you're not going to get across the pond.
Right.
And if the conditions aren't right for you, the conditions may be right for me running 5 watts. And there's a guy, like you said, in Ireland, and I'm hearing him. I'm talking to him. You're running legal limit 1,500 watts. You're hearing him, but he's not hearing you. So as far as power goes, yeah, I'll run an amplifier if I need it. I don't own one. I may in the near future, but I think that just like you said, I agree with you 100%. It's a matter of the conditions in the air. It's a matter of how many sunspots you get there. If you got a geomagnetic storm that comes through and wipes everything out, that's we just had a big one not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. The bands were terrible, just terrible. And then like a week later, we had another one that was a little bit bigger and a little bit worse, and the bands were wonderful. They were beautiful, and they've been going up since.
I think that a lot of people lend maybe too much credence to, everybody says the bands are terrible, so I'm not going to get on today. Get on the air.
Yeah.
You don't know what the conditions are on a particular band at a particular time until you call CQ. Yep. I've heard people tell me that, oh no, maximum usable frequency is 21 megahertz, and I've gotten on 10 and made 13 contacts in a row. And I didn't hear anybody until I started calling. So, is a band really dead, or is everybody just listening to what's on the internet, instead of getting on the air and finding out,
Right.
So that's my take on it, but that and $1 will get you a free cup of coffee.
And we have coffee. Yeah, I agree with you. You got to get out there to make it active. You got to be on the air. If you want the airwaves to be active, whether you can hear far distances or next door, you got to get out there and be active. Be active hams. And if somebody comes up to you and they ask you a question, what are you doing? Are you calling aliens? Whatever. Be a good ambassador and let them know what you're doing and how it works. And maybe you might get somebody interested that wants to give ham radio a shot. You never know. That's leading into the next question. Elmering. Have you ever? How do you? Okay, I was thinking about this the other day, and I was thinking, okay, Elmering. What is an Elmer? Okay, an Elmer is somebody that teaches, points the directions, whatever it may be. If somebody tells you, hey Jeff, you're using an 897, but the 891's a little bit more efficient. Try that radio, and you try it and you like it and you do it. He kind of Elmered you, in my opinion. Okay, this is all, everything with amateur radio in my book is theory. It's all theory. Antennas, radios, everything. There's always something that can be done better. So Elmering, the same thing. You know, a new ham could tell me something that I've been doing for years and give me a theory on their idea, their opinion of it, and their opinion might be right and it might work for whatever. So that in my book is also Elmering, considered an Elmer.
I agree. I think that I don't know. So I'm an extra class. Who cares? I'm always an acolyte. I still absorb
Is that
just
like
as much.
acolyte? Is that like
A newbie?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Ranger?
No. Been in the hobby for over 25 years, and I learn new things every day. And it, just because a person is had his license for 3 days, or he's a GMRS user, doesn't necessarily mean they might not have good ideas. I think it's, part of the hobby is listening, listening to those people around you, and hey, give it a try. Everything started somewhere. They didn't come up with the Yagi antenna overnight in the 20s. It took a lot of trial and error. It was two guys that pounded their heads together and came up with a better way to make a dipole and multiply it. So just because it was done back then doesn't mean that it can't be done again, and it doesn't mean that it's going to take somebody with a PhD to do it.
Exactly.
Look at the J-pole. It's
J-pole's
it's
a
good
folded dipole.
antenna.
That's all it is. It's
but
a
it doesn't,
folded dipole.
and it's easy to build.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't necessarily matter, what your education level per se is as far as schooling. It depends on whether or not you're able to look at something and from a standpoint of, how does this work and how can I improve what we're doing? Whether it's an antenna, a radio, whatever you're doing in life, So I think it's just about, some of it's about improv, Hey, I don't have enough wire to do this, but, do I have enough wire to do this?
Right.
But I think good ideas can come from anywhere. It doesn't necessarily
Absolutely.
mean that, just because you've, acquired a piled higher and deeper degree,
Right.
it makes you any better than, John Quincy over there that just got his technician,
Who's John Quincy? Do we know him personally?
I think he was one of our presidents.
Could be.
John Quincy Adams.
Yeah, could be. So there you have it. An Elmer's anybody. Anybody can be an Elmer to anybody, whether you got 20 years into the game or 2 years into the game or a month into the game. There's a lot of things out there. Me and Jeff both, we both fiddle with antennas. We're not any kind of self-proclaimed professional builders of antennas or anything like that. I don't claim to be or anything, but I build antennas. I put them together. I see if they work, and if they don't work, I figure out what I did wrong. And if I got a question, I'll ask Jeff. There's been a couple times where I've had to ask you, hey, what about this? What did I do here? What is this? And we figured it out together.
Yeah.
A couple times it was on the fly in a field day, if I remember correctly.
Yep, that's a fact.
Yeah.
But again, improv, and 2 heads are better than 1, 3 heads are better than that. So it's just a matter of coming together and trying to figure out, okay, look at it, scientifically, for lack of a better term, break it down into its base components, and okay, this is what we believe theory is, and this is what, how we think if we've got what we're doing right. But there's a lot of variables, and we don't always account for all of the variables, like ground or weather or whatever. So again, things may change. I deploy this antenna out on a beach. It acts completely different.
Yeah.
I do not need a tuner. It'll tune on 40 and 80 meters just natively. Like SWR is low, resonance is good, and it just, you know, it does exactly what it was designed to do.
Right.
But that's not where it's generally resonant. Today we're over a grassy field. We got a little bit of moisture on the ground, and I'm having to use a tuner to touch it up. My SWR is about 3.5 to 1 without the tuner. That's no bueno, you know.
Right.
But it's just like I said, you know, it's something that's in the kit because you never know what the variables are going to be.
Exactly. And I used to run that same radio, and I had the tuner that bolted right to the side. I had the AT897, the Auto Tuner 897, and I loved it.
I remember that.
Yeah, well, a mutual friend of ours and our president has it.
Has it now?
Nemo.
Yep. Still got to get the screen fixed.
Yeah. You get what's called zebra striping on your screen.
That's because you beat them up.
That's because you beat them up. Yes.
Well used.
Very well used. That radio it went through hell and back with me, man.
That was your cousin's, wasn't it?
Huh?
That was your cousin's, wasn't it?
That was my Elmer's.
Yeah.
It was my Elmer's. He had it for 10 years prior to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then he gifted it to me when I got my ticket, when I got my technician. He said, "Here, this does everything you'll ever want to do." I said, "Okay, what's it do?" You know,
the learning begins.
Exactly. You don't have to learn when you get until after you get your ticket, until after you get your license. And I tell people that all the time. You know, you don't learn nothing until after. It's just like in my lifestyle, I've been in the motorcycle clubs and stuff. I've been in that scene most of my life, and I knew nothing. I knew nothing until I started prospecting. Then I knew a little bit.
Yeah.
Then once I got patched in, I started learning. You know, that's where the learning starts. The hard part is not prospecting. That's the easy part. It's the same concept. The easy part is getting your license. The hard part is learning afterwards.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much to this hobby, and it's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we both do digital modes, FT8, FT4. You're doing CW, I notice now.
Well, I brought the key out. I don't do a lot of CW because I am a fist. Anybody who doesn't know what that is, I'm no good. I can do maybe 5 words a minute or so. I've been getting ready to get into Long Island CW Club. Okay. I've had some, they seem like they have a good program. Just waiting for the wife to free up the purse strings. But I think it's well worth it to get the lifetime membership there, and I know it's working well for Vito.
It's working for Vito. It's working for another out-of-state member of ours, Alex.
Yeah.
Whiskey 6, whiskey, all the whiskey. He might be in the stream. I don't know if he is or not. You in there, Alex? I don't know. But it's getting a little bit warm out here. Sure, you want to play more radio?
Yes, that's the goal of today.
I'm gonna call it quits on my end, but I'm gonna hang out for a little while, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. And thank you.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you. Yeah, impromptu. That's the way to do it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you like the content, Potaboy here. I activate all the time, and I live stream all my activations. And sometimes you get an impromptu interview with another ham. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for everything that you do out there, all my moderators. Love y'all. And Pota on and Pota out. Don't forget to check out November 2 Alpha Kilo Juliet. He live streams as well, all his activations with voice and CW. And he's an instructor in the Long Island CW Club, which Jeff just mentioned. And Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo. Check him out as well.
KB's good people.
KB's good people. Absolutely. Who else is in here? Yeah, Alex. There you go. Alex, say hi to Jeff. Haven't seen you in there, and haven't seen him in a while, but glad to see you in there. And we just mentioned you. And Mr. Wood Duck. Thank you all you guys for being out there, and be good, be safe. POTA on and POTA out. POTA boys clear. Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome, sir.
I appreciate that.